Hi, good evening. Today we'll be going through a detailed analysis on Nifty, Bank Nifty, and I'll be sharing what I traded yesterday and today, and the watch list for tomorrow. So tomorrow is 2nd June, and I'll be discussing कि जो भी मेरे watch list में stocks आए and जो भी है. So we'll just start. So first of all, I'll just mark the important area for Nifty, and as per me, a close above 16,700. I'll just round it off to sorry, I'll just round it off to 16,700. So a close above 16,700 with volumes is very vital for Nifty. And once we get a close above 16,700, we can expect 17,400 levels. Of course, not in one go. Nifty might take a halt over this area, that is somewhere around 16,900, or we'll just keep it 17,000, because 17,000 also acts as a psychological level. So Nifty might first rest at 17,000. Once we get a close above 17,000, we might expect 17,400 levels for Nifty as well. So this was on the daily time frame. We'll just shift to the 30 minutes time frame, and there's not much of an action on 30 minutes time frame, so I'll just switch to 75 minutes. Yeah, this is much better. So as you can see, this is a very important resistance area. So Nifty on 30th May around 10:30 it just could not cross the level. Also on 31st May it could not cross this level. So this high, that is 16,700, as I mentioned earlier, is very important for Nifty to cross and give a close above this. Once it gives a close, then the next resistance is 17,300 or 17,400. So that is it for Nifty. We'll see what Bank Nifty has for us. So this gap is acting as a beautiful support for Bank Nifty, and until this gap is intact, I don't see a downtrend in Bank Nifty. And the upside in Bank Nifty, I think there's an upside left till 36,500 to 36,700 levels, which is this area. So if Bank Nifty is able to hold this level, this gap, so it might head towards 36,700 levels. Once this gap is filled and we get a close above we get a close below 35,000, we might see Bank Nifty come down again till 33,000. So let's see what Bank Nifty has for us in the June expiry. That was a daily time frame. We'll just shift to the 75 minutes time frame for a better view or a clearer picture. So okay, there isn't much on 75 minutes time frame. It's just that this area I'll just mark it with a line so that it is easy. So 35,300 is very important for Bank Nifty. Once this level is broken or we get a close below 35,300, we might see Bank Nifty first slip till 34,000 and then probably 33,000. So this is the plan of action for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now I'll just discuss the trades which I took. So my usual setup is I trade daily tightness, and if I get a proper VCP, I do that. So daily tightness, I'll just give you a brief about what this is. I'll have a detailed video about this in coming weeks. What I look for is there should be buying force, and there should be slight base formation which we can see over here. And as soon as I witness a tightness with a lower volume, the next day I take above the day high. So in case of GSFC, I had taken the entry at 158.45 with a 1% stop. This might be a new concept to you, that how can someone trade from 1% stop. So I'll just first remove all the drawings and I'll just focus on the shorter time frame. So yes, so this is here where I took the entry, and 1% stop loss. So for example, if I enter here, so this was my stop loss. My stop loss was 156, and the trade went till here 8 hour. So this trade is on my Twitter timeline as well. I'll just see. Yes, so I went long in GSFC, and I mentioned that I'll go I will add more quantity at 160. So I went long somewhere around 158.65. So this is what it is. I went long somewhere around one on this in this candle itself, and I added some quantity at 160 because that was a confirmation. And then I mentioned that my portfolio allocation was 40%. I had sold 50% at 3 hour. So what is 3 hour? It is very simple. My 3 hour was here at 164 somewhere around. My 3 hour was attained, so I sold 50% because I did not want to carry an overnight risk. And today I just sold some more at 7 hour, which was somewhere around here, and now let's see what what tomorrow GSFC does. So this was one of the trades. Second was RCF. I took RCF, but it did not move, so I had to exit it. Just a second, I'm sorry. So yes, so I was long in RCF today, and as you can see, when I posted at 9:20 a.m., the stock was showing that it could have given a good move, but I just exited because it was not moving. So I mentioned that I was out of the trade. So the reason is because I saw the stock was not moving. What happens usually is that when I take when we trade tightness, so if you have taken the trade, the stock has to move within 15 or 20 minutes right away because we are trading tightness. So what tightness means is कि एक contraction हो गया उसके बाद expansion होगा. So that is the reason I feel कि अगर stock एक दो घंटा move नहीं कर रहा है, it is better to get out of the stock and move on to another opportunity. Similar thing happened in HSCL. So I anticipated I tried to anticipate the breakout because it gave a good start. So I'll just share my, I'm sorry. So I went long in HSCL at 67.5, and what happened was this was one of the mistakes today which I did. I thought it is not moving, but if you will just see, the candle is giving a good close. The candle has given a good close. It is not a bad close. So this was one of the mistakes which I did today कि मैं जल्दी निकल गया ट्रेड से, and I thought it is not moving, but at बाद में it started moving. We'll just see the intraday action for the stock. So yes, what happened is when the stock started to fall from here, from here till here, I thought the stock is giving, it won't give a proper move, but then it gave a proper move. So anyways, this was a mistake, and I just keep it in my trade journal. Now moving on to the watch list for 2nd June. So this is the watch list. The first stock is Gujarat Alkali. The reason is pretty simple. You can see a buying force. You can have a look at the base formation here, and this is the tightness. So I'll buy the stock above 826 with 1% stop loss. Similarly, Indian Hotel is giving a beautiful setup. So this is the base formation. This is the shakeout which I've already marked. So over here, a lot of weak hands would have been pretty well removed, and it just again bounced back. And I can see 3 days of tightness and inside bar. So this stock will probably move, and I'll just buy above 240 and with 1% of stop loss. My stop loss remains the same. Third one is Ujjivan Financial Services. This is not that of a great setup. I'll have to check the volume and the liquidity. I think no, it is fairly liquid. But yes, so this is not that of a great setup. So I'll just tell you rank wise which I'll be trading. Yeah, Ambuja is a great setup because it has a great buying force. Plus, it has formed a good base and with tightness. So Ambuja will be my first ranked stock to trade. And one reversal trade which I really like is Jindal Steel, because as you can see, this is an extended fall, 50 around 40-45%. Now what I can see is after this 90-degree fall, the stock has been in a consolidation range for 3 to 5 sessions. And the beauty of this is if you see the intraday, this looks amazing. So this is what I meant. Okay, I see a possible reversal over here, and we can very well enter the stock over here. So 115 could be our entry point with 1% stop loss. So as you can see, लास्ट हाफ एन आवर में एक अच्छा रिवर्सल आया है विथ हैवी वॉल्यूम्स. सो जिंदाल स्टील कैन बी इज अ रिवर्सल ट्रेड. इट tomorrow I'll place order above 115 and with similar 1% stop loss. So this is my watch list. I'll just again review it. First is Ambuja Cements. This is a beautiful setup and I'm just loving it. Second, I'll be ranking Indian hotels. इंडियन होटल बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. बाइंग फोर्स से टाइटनेस से इनसाइड बार्स बना रहा है. फिर गुजरात अल्कलाई. सो एंड उज्जीवन फाइनेंस में एक बार के लिए निकाल दूंगा बिकॉज थोड़ा सा मूवमेंट मेरे को एब्जर्ड लग रहा है गिवन द विक्स. ओके, आई टेल यू द रीज़न एग्जैक्टली कि वाई मैं उज्जीवन फाइनेंस नहीं भी लूँगा. सो दिस इज़ द रीज़न. दिस इज़ द रीज़न. दिस. सो एज पर मी द स्टॉक इज़ नॉट स्मूथ. हो सकता है ये कल चल जाए, हो सकता है नहीं भी चले, बट द नेचर ऑफ द स्टॉक इजेंट. आई एम नॉट कंफर्टेबल विद द नेचर ऑफ द स्टॉक, इसलिए मैं नहीं लूँगा. एंड जिंदाल स्टील एक रिवर्सल ट्रेड रहेगा. सो दिस इज़ हाउ आई विल बी ट्रेडिंग. आई विल बी फर्स्ट putting orders for Ambuja, Indian Hotel, and Jindal Steel. If Ambuja and Indian Hotel start moving, I'll probably just trail the stop loss and I'll exit on R multiples, and then I'll see if I need to enter Gujarat Alkali or not. So this is it for today. We have discussed levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty. I have discussed my trades which I recently did and my watch list for tomorrow. And yes, one more thing I forgot to mention. In with GSFC, my portfolio is up by 2%. My last trade was on 20th April. I had tweeted about it कि मेरा last day 20th April था and मैंने पूरा अप्रॉक्स 20 मतलब एक महीने बाद I took the trade and this is it. Portfolio is up by 2%. Not that great of a performance, but the point I'm trying to make is कि अगर आप even if you are not trading for 25 or 30 days, that is not an issue. All you need to do is trust your setups, manage your risk, and focus on execution. That is it. So that's it from my end. Thank you so much. Have a good day.